Bruce Lee is a name that echoes through every martial arts studio in the world. Known for his explosive speed, unmatched agility, and revolutionary approach to combat, Bruce Lee redefined how people looked at martial arts. One of the lesser-known secrets behind his incredible kicking power was his deep observation and adaptation of Taekwondo's kicking techniques. While Lee never officially trained under a Taekwondo master, his study of various styles led him to pick, dissect, and reinvent techniques from different systems. And Taekwondo's advanced kicks caught his eye early on. In this video, we're going to break down Bruce Lee's advanced kicking techniques and compare them directly to the high-level techniques used in Taekwondo. This is not just theory. We'll explore the biomechanics, the application, and the purpose behind every move. By the end, you'll see how Bruce Lee modernized kicks through a scientific lens and how you can apply the same principles in your own training. Let's dive into the legacy of Bruce Lee's kicking power, explained through the language of Taekwondo. The influence of Taekwondo and Bruce Lee's kicking style. Although Bruce Lee founded his own martial art, Jeet Kune Do, his philosophy was to absorb what is useful from every style. When it came to kicking, Taekwondo's dynamic legwork stood out. Its explosive movements, spinning techniques, and vertical range were exactly what Lee was looking for when building a complete striking system. Taekwondo emphasizes speed, precision, and the ability to generate power without relying on brute force. Bruce Lee admired these principles, which matched his idea of economy of motion and maximum efficiency. He began incorporating similar moves like the side kick, spinning hook kick, and jumping back kick, refining them through relentless practice and biomechanical analysis. Unlike traditional martial artists who followed styles rigidly, Lee analyzed what worked under pressure. His kicks were often simpler in setup but devastating in execution. And that's where Taekwondo came in, not as a copy-paste method, but as a laboratory of motion that Lee studied and evolved. The side kick, precision and power combined. One of Bruce Lee's most famous kicks was the side kick. Executed with perfect balance, blinding speed, and crushing power, it was both a defensive weapon and a brutal offensive strike. In Taekwondo, the side kick is called Yop Chaejai and is considered one of the core techniques. But what made Bruce Lee's version special? First, his stance was slightly more bladed, closer to a boxer's stance. This allowed him to explode into the side kick with minimal telegraphing. In Taekwondo, practitioners often chamber the knee before extending the leg. Bruce Lee minimized this delay. He trained his hip flexors and glutes to snap the leg out directly from his fighting position. Second, Lee focused on the kinetic chain. He understood how the transfer of force from the ground, through the hips,